Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with I, Enchantress, the Babbler, on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise. It is all happening right now at this time. So this video is going to be a special one. It's formulating, percolating in my mind as I prepare it for all of you whom it shall be for. So this video, of course, is not going to be for everyone, but it is directed towards a group of beautiful souls, whether you're male or female, I don't care. And no matter how long you are on this journey, even if it's been only mental for right now and not actually physical, because sometimes it has to happen in the mental before it actually happens in the physical. And sometimes that can take our human vessel quite some time to actually finally do the right thing or do the best thing that it is for us. So these are for those of you on your celibacy journey, right? And it's not celibacy to be like, ooh, I'm a feminist or something like that. It's celibacy because I am a divine feminine or masculine energy. And within myself, I want to be so whole, mind, body, heart, and soul, and know that in divine right timing, that which is for me can never escape me. And so reserved I am in my selections because discernment of mine be intuitively alchemized in every kind of way. So you learn to discern and not waste your time, and also find peace within your own hive, or that's the striving that you are here attempting or wanting or needing to do or wanting to do. So here I am, a big, huge, healthy, wealthy, stealthy celibacy activist for you. Not that I'm saying, ooh, close your legs forever or like never be intimate with another, because that would deprive you of the passions that exist within your whole being. That's only natural. And of course, you want to experience that freeingly and trustingly and devote, like, you want the best kind of love, romance, or, complementary partner type of experience. And that comes too with the energy of you and the mastery of you too, and finding that complementary partner for you. And until then, you're just reserved because you discern what is for you and what is not for you. And you're just not going to waste your time or spread yourself so thin. And maybe you're starting to come to the realization of that for yourself. So if that's you now and you're like, I have been not so well reserved with my energies, my space, and I want to now give back to myself and self-love and care. And I want to practice abstinence or celibacy at this time. It doesn't mean it's forever. Like, I am a huge advocate of it, and I have been this since after even having my daughter, just knowing that part of my growing experience and stuff like that, and the kind of area that I come from, the last thing I wanted was certain kind of conversations spoken about me. And so I was very reserved. And so that reserved nature of mine helped me to live the kind of celibacy abstinence type of life for 20 plus motherfucking years. Not a joke. I raised virgins up in here. New breed seeds of alchemy, of self-love, care, and resonance out there. And so I'm not competing with anyone and saying, oh, you got to go the amount of years I have gone without sex in between in order for you to speak or think you are mastery of any kind of thing. No. Everybody's journey is different. Everyone's journey is their own. But I do have a strong opinion, but again, without any judgment, about what I truly believe is actually beneficial to all who can. If you can practice and save yourself for the person that's going to be for you to have these intimate experiences, then by all means, do that, please. But if, let's say, you are where you have intimacies with partners, or you're not married yet or something like that, I do advise and I do suggest that people take strong positions within themselves where they're celibate or abstinent for over a year of time, where they're not miserable either, where they are looking for love, wanting love, desiring love, and it's just not working out. And so that's why you're not intimate. No, to get past that, like dysfunction in your mind, you don't need a relationship or intimacy. Although we crave this, we want this, we desire this, this is a part of our path, if that is so be. But if we're distorted or in craving or longing or needing and all that kind of stuff, and unhealthily desiring these kind of things, how can we be the best complementary partner to another being that deserves that from ourselves without having a clear conscience, without being whole on our own, without, it's not someone to complete you, you complete upon yourself. It's to bring these two complete energies together and be complementary and uplifting to one another. And so that's why I'm a huge advocate of that, because the longer that you can withhold and without putting your energies through just relationship after relationship after relationship, there's most of, for those of you that experience that relationship after relationship after relationship, that's like you can't go months, not even a month or a couple of weeks or months, or a year, like without being in some kind of intimate something or talking to somebody or distracting yourself or searching for it and stuff like that. So yeah, so no matter what, like even though to each their own and more power to you, it is from a lifetime of experience that I come and I see, and it is from a lifetime of experience of also counseling and having client sessions with people, of being able to observe and learn from the type of experiences that others have had to compile my complete clear position that works for me. But to see that what others go through in this department of feeling unfulfilled or being hurt by other people or spreading themselves so thin because they want to be in a relationship, I see the damage that causes, and I see the pain that other people go through, and it's with a heart of compassion that I say this sympathetically, that if you have yet to experience that type of celibacy for yourself over a year plus without needing or wanting or desiring or craving or searching or seeking or needing some kind of other energy to be with you, yes, more power to you. I'm always going to be an advocate of that, especially for young women, because I am a woman myself. I know the urges of men and women are different and all this kind of stuff, but as a divine feminine energy here on this land, all I can ever be is a positive example to these kind of energies for other bright, beautiful souls out there, women especially, who should value and hold sacred their vessel, and be damned they're gonna just let any mofo come in and pulsate their universe. Nah. It doesn't matter how good looking. I get this asked all the time. But how? Right? How do you not? Easily. Is it for the greater good of us all if I do, or is this just a craving, a sampling, or some kind of compulsion of the story? Like, is this gonna make me feel greater later? And I also just believe in not forcing anything. I've never been part of the dating scene, although I have done it just for my own. I wanted to experience what people were experiencing. So I had this year of designating, of just dating, because I had never casually dated before, because I understand it better now from that experience too. when you're into this alchemy discernment, like I just don't waste people's time. Like, right away. So I really do believe in that natural chemistry, that natural stuff that'll happen naturally without any forcing, right? When you come into contact with that who's going to be a complementary partner for you, even if it's, and I believe in friendship. I'm a big advocate of you should be friends first, because if we can be friends and we can really truly get to know one another, that is a beautiful strengthening bond that can go through different tests and challenges over time, because friendship has always been there too, and it's just healthy, wealthy, stealthy. And there's so much that you don't know about a person, and right away you want to put the energies of that sexual chemistry that lets out a lot of like receptors and other kind of chemical things into our bodies that can blind us from being wise in our discernment, because we're so receptive to the intimacy. So you want to be fair to yourself. You want to be healthy with yourself. You want to be wealthy. So for those of you that are on a journey like that, right? Well, this is the Celibacy Oracle. So no matter where you are on your journey, I think I'm going to do maybe two timestamps. It's coming to me now. You'll choose an image, okay? And then that'll be your timestamp about where you are on your celibacy oracle. Like if it's 2 or 3, I don't know, but I think 2 for right now. So give me a moment. Thank you. I'll be back with explaining with a better explanation. I'm sorting it out of my mind, but I'm excited to do this for you too at this time, because having this celibacy abstinence part of your journey experience, it's really enlightening. It's soul enlightening. It's mind, body, heart, soul enlightening, and it's empowering in every kind of way. And the experience that you will have, especially from external energies around you, when they learn of your journey. And this is not why you do this either. It's not like you're doing it for clout or you're doing it for props or anything like that. But you'd be surprised, like when people meet with me and all this kind of stuff, they're like, and you're single and you don't have sex and you don't like, and you're giggly, you're happy, like you comb your hair, you get like you take care of yourself, like you're not impressed, like, you know what I mean? And it becomes like, wow, like that's possible, you can do that. And you know what, you fucking can. You don't need a person to complete you. And then people, when they really get to know like me and stuff like that, and they see how I'm not opposed to love, I'm not opposed to relationship. Because usually when you meet somebody that's like, oh, strong celibacy, I'm in my power and all this kind of stuff, I don't need a man. And I'm not speaking about it like that. I would love a complimentary partner when the time is right. And when that time comes, oh my gosh, embrace. You get what I'm saying? But best believe we're going to be friends first. So best believe I'm going to be enjoying the embracing of our friendship first. You know what I mean? Without the need to rush. And whomever is going to be for you is going to meet that kind of, remember, you're attracting and drawing that which is like for you. So for some of you too, you might be meeting a partner that might be a little bit further off than you in time of evolution, where this evolution of friendship that is developing and stuff like that grows you both in powerful, profound ways that allows you each that space to cleanse your own environments too before even coming together. That's important. The cleansing and the holy ground that each of you are on, because if you are this holy temple, you damn well better be too. And it's not about perfection. It's about being in the same energy, frequency, vibration, wholesomeness. That is a match. That is complementary. That's not with fuck shit. That's not toxic. That's not something you gotta watch out for. And even if it doesn't, let's say, last or work out, it's still healthy, wealthy, stealthy. You know what I mean? So yeah, welcome to the development of that, because if you are here, then that's your journey and your love story is grand. Even if it's not here yet. Oh, best believe they save the best for last, right? That's when it might feel like you don't have the traditional probably relationship as everybody else. You might not even be married, or you might now approaching spiritual union. And you can thank those that are in spiritual union from this wholesome perspective, that are now enjoying their love, their fruits of their love's labor, for further energizing that opportunity here in our ethers that is continuously expansive and spreading and throbbing and being created at this time, for the experience that each of us, each one, teach one, and each of us, that ripple effect and affect one another. And so I'm so thankful for the love stories that already have begun, with complementary partners that are taking place all over this galactic universe, that get to continuously share that, spread that, build that, alchemize that for each of us that are still in the preparation mode of receiving that, having that, and unifying that. I'm excited. And it's a long one. It's been a long journey for some of us. But I'm excited. And so for those of you that are new to your own celibacy journey, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for even just valuing yourself in such a divine way. I know it's not easy, but I'm so proud of you. Hello, welcome back. So thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. So we're gonna just go in. So I want you to choose, which one's it gonna be? Between two images from my own personal Intuit oracles that I make. What image? Okay. I don't know, 3 is coming out. But if I don't do the 3, I don't do the 3. Okay. But we have. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Those are the 3 images. Right. So yeah. So if you are on your celibacy journey, then this oracle is going to be for you. Which story is going to come up for you? Well, you can listen to them all and extract the mana from each and every one of them. You know, that's going to be for you. Or you can choose intuitively, or which image speaks to you. So here we go. We're starting with you. If you are interested in learning more about my own personal intuitive deck and stuff like that, you can follow on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, which is 99 cents. You can subscribe and you'll learn more about these intuitive babies that are awesome in every kind of way. So either way, so if you chose this one as your storyline, let us begin. So I feel like something is emerging for you. So for those of you that are on your celibacy journey, you've been on this one for over a year. So this is for you who has been doing this for over a year. Okay, for some reaching a year or whatever the case may be. No, over a year, whatever, it doesn't matter. But right, so I feel like there is so you're on this journey, and this is a healthy, wealthy, stealthy one. So this is not like you're longing or absent of anything. This is something like you're strong in your position or whatever, but something is emerging, right? Something emerging, something more emerging for you at this time. The truth behind the illusions, which you've been able to get out of your own way, to get out of the truth behind the illusions that might have dreams of repressed lust, right? So, okay, so yeah. So for those of you that are here, right? So creating a new sense of self. So you've been working on your personal development, right? And you have been choosing to be abstinent or celibate. And it doesn't mean that it's a lifelong thing. It's just you on your self-care, self-journey, and stuff like that. But see here with this picture right here, the dreams of repressed lust, right? So there might be a friendship that you have, right? There might be a friendship or something, somebody, an interested partner or something that there is, it's been a journey, right? There has been, I'm not saying, you can't say that there's no intimacy when there's intimacy in friendship, right? But maybe not sex, right? Obviously, because we're celibate. But it doesn't mean that, let's say maybe at some point or another, a kiss or feelings have been spoken about, or like something like really, really like caring and nurturing and deep and comfortable, because look at how she sprawled out on that bed. So you might have a comfortable, like, yeah, look, it exploded out, and then like his hand is on her ass. So there's something budding here, like budding, literally. Something's budding, okay? Right? In this reaching, oh my God, I said something's budding and then look down, reaching outward. So the divine feminine energy existing, whether you're male or you're female, in this journey in particular, is reaching like a climax, right? So it's reaching like a climax of something, right? That you've been protecting your feelings about. So this could be like, so it's like, you know, the muse living in my dreams. So like belief in your beauty. So you have been awakening your partner or your life partner through the works and acts that you have been doing. You are awakening a budding partner for you in all your healthy, wealthy, stealthy. Whether this person is in your life or not and stuff like that, whether this is the start of it or something. For some, this is what's to develop, especially on your journey for over a year or more, right? Where you're integrating the lower and higher selves of yourselves, right? And so the freedom to be yourself is here, right? And that was what was being worked on, like a flower in spring, right? So the fire of desire is invigorating. So yeah, so there is desire and intimacy brewing in your electromagnetic field, because you have done this work for real. And because you find yourself here, it only just means that you're in the alchemy of having a life or complementary partner to come into the midst of your world. And I swear, look, like someone's smitten with you. And you might be just highly desirable because you've been in your power. You are a great, I hate to use this word, but that's the word that came to mind, like conquest. You are a divine feminine energy that is honorable. And anybody stepping up to the plate in this department has to be that too. And so this budding, like erectile energy is desiring you, and they might be repressing it. So for those of you on your celibacy journey right now, there might be an interested party that that is in your life now or soon to be coming into your life, right? And they are your divine counterpart, right? The person that is here to awaken that which has been that secret naughty feeling. That secret naughty feeling, because look at this is revealing, right? So this is revealing that so this secret or solar, the naked self, right? So yeah, so there is, so okay, so you've been on your journey for a while, right? And you, let's say, met someone that may have not been as spiritual as you, or whatever the case may be, or just everybody's spiritual, like, you know what I mean? But just on their own journey, on their own mission, and all this kind of stuff. So, in your exempling of this, you know, celibacy and this purity, right? It's like being pure, and that is highly desirable, and it awakens someone's shadow side, right? To be like, oh my gosh, I want to be the best kind of guy, girl, whatever the case may be for you, because your behavior and your example awakens within their presence and within their being the type of person that they're seeing themselves and they want to be that for you. So this could have been even someone too that may have played the field a lot, or maybe did not play the field a lot, but just was very particular, or maybe never planned on settling down or something like that, right? And they're on their own kind of journey as well. But in meeting you, right, because they're intoxicated by your nakedness, by your freedom, right, and stuff like that, all that was repressed in terms of emotional sense and stuff like that has come up. So where you are in your journey right now, someone is also celibate too. Someone is to now not they went within, and so it's like you taught this person how to have value, more value and respect towards themselves. And so because they want to be that for you, they're looking at you in all your nakedness too, and instead of lusting after you, they're loving every aspect of you, and they want to be that ideal, right? That ideal gentleman, right? Because look at how he's holding her thing, or taking it off, or whatever the case may be. But either way, so it's like your choice for this purification is bringing you a complementary partner that too, right, that admires your nakedness, right? And it brings them to now want to protect your feelings, right? To protect your feelings, to protect your energy, to protect your work, to protect your, so you're awakening the knight to his mission, right? Who's the emperor, right? So, you know, use it however you want and stuff like that, right? So purity of fucking purpose. Look at what that says. What? So it's like, look, shot through the heart, right? And so this independence too, right? This reminds me of Sagittarius card, right? The Archer and things like that. Sharing tales of love and romance, right? So you're gonna be sharing something, right? Sharing something together. This journey, this story, this it's like someone, like you awakening the beast, right? Out of deep sleep, or this spell of whatever it was that kept them, right? And brought them to their naked self, right? brought them to their naked self and made their attention devoted attention. All right, hold on. Devoted attention. Right, so you have a devoted party, like, so that is what you deserve, and that is what you have earned by taking back your own power and by giving yourself the self-loving care and time to really repair, and also not jump from person to person and all this kind of stuff or whatever, and without longing too, because there's some people that'll be like, I have been celibate too, but meanwhile the whole time that they've been celibate, they're like, I want a boyfriend. Oh, I want to, I'm so miserable. So for me, that doesn't constitute as celibacy or abstinence. For me, that's like you just are not getting lucky in that department, and so not by choice you're single and abstinent or not practicing. So you know what I mean? So I'm not talking to those that are like that. That's like fun. Rosemary. You could also dry out regular rosemary and burn it too. But since we're burning up for love, right? We're burning up for your love. You can burn some rosemary. So this is just rosemary. Okay, so it's a piece of dry rosemary. Right? Right. So has the same effect as sage, right? So yeah, so this is dope, right? So here you are. So someone attention, that's what I hear. You got someone's attention, as you should, because the temptation of pleasure is here now. So there's a climax. Right? So it's like kind of like, you know how like if you've been saving yourself for marriage, which, you know, your life partner, you should save yourself, like especially if you've been intimate before and you've done this whole cleansing and you've had relationships before in the past, and you see how, you know, you shouldn't spread yourself so thin, and you don't want to just, you know, settle on anything either, and you believe in, you know, your divine right timing and all this kind of stuff, then sometimes when these times kind of come, like, so like even for me, so like right now I go years, right? 5+ years in between, right? Between, you know, like, you know, and if there is no partner for me, right? Let's just say, like, you know, I'm not at a, like, oh my gosh, like kind of, there's content, there's peace within me, right? But, right, so like for me, like, let's say in the temptation island, not that it happens, because discernment would be key. And I feel like when you get to this leveling or whatever, when you're going to be intimate with somebody, it's just a natural thing. It's not something that you have to think of. It just happens naturally, right? And so, but I can see, like, so it's like you go a long time without doing something, and then the opportunity comes, or you think about it, like before, when you're thinking about it too much and stuff like that, you might talk yourself out of it, because you're like, well, you know, it's been 6 years, it's been 10 years, it's been 4 years, it's been 2 years. Like, I don't want to go these 2 years where I've been doing so good, you know, and then to make a mistake or to, you know, regret this after and stuff like that. If you're in that mindset of already thought, then get the fuck out of there. Don't do anything that might cause you to later regret it. Like already, if there's question marks like that in your mind, then don't do something that you might later regret at some time. If it's not natural when you're losing yourself, enjoying yourself, you're in love in this moment of giving in and surrender, you will regret that later. If it doesn't work out later, and then you want to sit and say, I regret doing anything with you, then what was that moment about? Was it ever even real? Right? Even if it wasn't to work out and you enjoyed and you surrendered and you went into this place of, like, you know, whatever, and you shared, let's say, years with this person, or whatever the case may be, and, you know, shit, life happens and all this kind of stuff. Like, but you're gonna regret every single wonderful moment just because it didn't end as you had wanted it to. You don't take away the beauty of a healthy relationship. I'm not talking about toxic ones, right? So the temptation of pleasure. So this temptation of pleasure is happening to you at this time. So there might be even somebody that you like at this time, the muse in my living dream. So your muse is tempting. So, and you might be somebody's muse as well, right? Instinctual bliss. What we're talking about this. It's instinctual. It's natural. It's natural. And someone's instinct is to surrender to you. And that is your gift of this authentic path you've been on to find truest pleasure internally, so that externally you can experience this level of bliss. And that's beautiful. That's really, really nice. That's really, really nice. The feelings of an awakened heart. So your journey in celibacy has created the feelings of an awakened heart in someone else. And that's the new path that you are, the portal has opened for you to experience. And awaken, when we say an erect, an awakened heart, the feelings of an awakened heart. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. If that was for you, this was, if you chose this one, image number 1, right? Make sure to like this video, comment, let me know how it resonated for you and stuff like that. And so we are moving on to image number 2. If this be you, right? This be you. Image number 2. So for you, I feel like you're newer to the celibacy journey. I feel like this is all new territory for you, no matter what department you come from. So I feel like you're the egg. You're the egg looking to be hatched. So for you, this might not be easy, right? So 4 of Cups, right? So yeah, so look at, so this can be coming from like spilt cups, right? This could be coming from ships passing, right? So your choice at celibacy may have come from a hurt heart. And that's fine. So that's fine. Don't hold shame to that. Only because I've been hurt so many times, and this is why I choose this path. So this is already telling you too that you have to be careful with how you handle that, right? You have to be careful with how you handle this perception of why you do what you do, because it can taint your perception and your view about love for you. And that's not what you want to do. This is not why you're on this journey. You're on this journey so that you could be the healthiest, wealthiest, healthiest version of yourself in every single possible way, so that you could be the best complementary partner to any divine complementary partner and counterpart that's going to be divinely assigned to you. And you will see, and then you will see the, wow, I am so thankful, I'm so grateful for having done this journey of mine that allowed me to cleanse my divine at this time, so that I can be the most activated, healthiest, wealthiest, healthiest version of myself, to be this chicken and egg at the same time, right? So it's like so you're blocking off, right? You're blocking off love because like, so you're blocking this off and you're choosing this side, and you're looking at the ships that have sailed away at this kind of time in your life. So there's some healing. This is a major, this is why you go through it. This is why you choose this for yourself. This is why you decide on this path, especially if you have gone down the wrong path where you felt like you spread yourself so thin. So this is so that you can really, right? Look, get out of your own fucking way in your sword. So it's like I'm stopping this, right? I'm stopping from being my own worst enemy. I'm stopping myself from from killing that which is great in me with the thoughts that doesn't serve my evolution at this time. And what I hear too is that for some of you, reputation might cause you to feel a type of way, and so you feel like shitty in a way in regards to this reason. It's feeling bittersweet. Like, you know that you're supposed to be doing this. You feel called upon to do this, right? You feel called upon to do this, but you have a past that might want to haunt you here. So you might have people talking shit, but like, oh, look at her now, she wants to, or oh my God, now look at him. All of a sudden now he wants to not be this playboy, or all of a sudden now she doesn't want to be this playgirl or loosey goosey, all this kind of stuff. So look at Five of Swords kind of energy where people might be making you feel like shit, or like you're less than, or that you need to like buckle or something like that, because the story, like, so they just, you know, they have this sneaky underhanded kind of energy towards your journey, that you're this new egg on, this new egg of and bird, like so like so this is not an easy one. This is fresh. I feel like fresh, new. Like, you decided this, and this might be challenging for you. But look at, you have this. Continue on this journey. Six of Pentacles. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm looking at it in this way, but Nine of Pentacles, which is, look at, abundance. Fertile. Right? You are fertile, you are abundant. And these are your cornucopias. These are your ways. You're building your wealth, your legacy, wealth, health, stuff. And you're replenishing, you're recalibrating. You're like this golden goose. Right? And so allow yourself the opportunity to open these portal doors, right? That are these portal doors, right? This is a portal door activation for you, right? From the universe, to explore, activate from your divine cleanly, most cleansiest position, right? So you're on this, and it's great because good things are going to come for you. That's no debate, but that's as you build on this, as you build this structure from that which has been torn down or torn apart, or made you feel like you lost something. Like, you might feel like you're not like you're not like worthless, or like used and abused. You could feel used and abused, misused and abused, right? From energies too outside of you that might have been carrying that sword just to stab you with, to slice you with, take a piece of you, right? And it can leave you like this, feeling like, why outside, like why does this have to occur this kind of way? And so now, so you might have also gone from relationship to relationship to relationship, and so you haven't known how to be this solo chick out here in the world, right? And so your choice now, maybe celibacy or abstinent till the divine light partner, like, because like now you're believing in that the right person for you, you'll know it, you'll feel it, and until then, I take a step back. I'm working on me. and all this kind of stuff. But underneath that, right? Underneath that is this hurt still. That is wonderful that you're taking this abstinence approach and celibate approach now, because it allows you to heal these cups that have been spilled. So maybe even 4 months you have been on this journey, or 4 weeks, or in 4 months or 4 weeks, something emerging, like whatever you've been waiting for, some chips or sips, chips that have sailed, ships. I feel like I dropped more cards. Right? So before we were seeing the Eight of Swords, right? Looking at it from this perspective that she's there, but look at it from this perspective that she's here. So look at that eagle swooping down and coming in. So it's like having a keen eye, a bull's eye on your divine freedom, let freedom sing type of focus, intention, purpose, right? That has you free, the solo chick. So this journey for you is a necessary one, especially if you've tried it before. If you're trying to stay by yourself and then every couple of months or so you're then met with temptation, then this is a sign for you too. This is a sign for you to realize that you need to be the solo chick at this time, whether you're male or female, until you get out of your own way and realize that your sword of truth are here, and that your ships are coming in, right? But that the reason for this break is to heal this aspect of love that has made you feel forsaken or unlucky, or like, damn, man, you know what I mean? So this is an excellent time for you to really heal the aspects of yourself that are even unknown to you, right? Because look at this, right? So you got this Queen of Cups, right? This love journey that you're on, right? This love journey that you're on. You're on this love journey that you have to be Ebony, what happened? So you have to have this huge cup of overflowing of love it for yourself, it standing here in your throne it. And until that cup is this of overfloweth for thee, for you, then solo chick, celibate, abstinence is the wisest decision you can make for yourself at this time, who might be carrying a whole fucking load of weight, especially as a light being who is activated here to fulfill a certain kind of purposey legacy that you're here to fulfill or have or be on. And if it's in regards, especially if you are craving love, wanting love and intimacy, obviously, because that's why being the solo chick has been rather difficult for you, because your natural state of being on a whole level that may not be there exactly right at this detailed moment in time, your highest of selves know is having the leveling of intimacy and partnering, right? The fact that you crave a partner tells you that you should and you will and you deserve to have one. So it will not happen for you. But what needs to happen is the solo chick journey, right? Of instilling, right? Of getting out of your own way, learning your own self-sabotaging ways, and aligning your chakras straight, right? Aligning your chakras straight and getting it into your own emotional waters, right? This birthing process. Your chakras have been all misaligned, and so it's time to align them, recalibrate at this time, and this is going to allow for you to be able to master that aspect of yourself. And in that, when that occurs and all this kind of healing, because you've allowed your own health, wealth, self to rejuvenate, to recalibrate, to really begin to understand your own process, your own progress, and really understand what it is that you seek and want and stuff like that, then here you are. This is the magician, right? I'm looking at the magician here this way, right? But right now, it's like the magician that is you is kind of like third party too. So it's like, you know that the magician's in you, but you have yet to embrace the magician within yourself at this time, because that's what's going to happen here on this solo journey divine, right? The magician is born for you on this celibate journey too, as you align further with your own divine shrine, right? And it's going to require you to really be in your empowerment of truth, right? And leave certain things behind. And that's the challenge for you at this time, because you still feel like you're in a fight. And granted, it might be, but look at the light of the God, if you know what I mean, coming, because justice is swift and sweet, right? So in divine dear time, all right, what else? What other insights do we have to offer to those of you who chose this card, this image here, the angel? Wisdoms do we have for you that will be helpful to you here on this proud celibate journey that you have decided to embark on and be on? And if you ever need tips, tricks, or you need some more insights or anything, that's what we're here for. Each one, reach one, teach one. I have been on this journey for a very long time, and I have been really stubborn in my own levelings of pride, because I don't want to talk about these kind of things in my own personal life, because I'm like, it's nobody's business. But Spirit has been pushing me, because my exampling and my own breed seed of my own learnings and stuff like that, and that which I can provide in my own intellectualisms, articulations at this time for those that, you know, might be in this kind of journey too. And so it's just time. If you've been watching my evolutionary blogs and stuff like that, then you know that throat chakra activations, clearings, that there is a whole cycling of uplift happening here for those that have been doing the work behind the scenes, and now they're on a whole other kind of different level of articulations and speaking certain kind of things that have been held under the carpet for far too long, and now it's all being just brushed to the surface, you know? Right? So you have the natural ability to connect, right, with your own divine source, right? So the connection here, and the reason for this here, is to bring you back closer to that which is divine existing with you at this time. So there has been a disconnect, which absolutely happens, especially when you spread yourself so thin. So this journey of celibacy to purify and cleanse your whole entire being is going to connect you deeper, right, with that which is, so some of you might be indigo children, some of you might be descendants of indigo parents, right? Kids, whatever, however you say that, or whatever, stuff like that. So in these kind of things, it means that you're highly sensitive, right? But you're also a natural born leader. So as a natural born leader and being highly sensitive, then it is only wise that you cleanse your vessel at this time to rid it of impurifications and impurities that have attached themselves, entities and energies and memories and all this kind of stuff that has attached itself to your electromagnetic multidimensional field, right? So it's a cleansing that's happening here. It's like a freaking exorcism, actually, right? Because you have a strong bond with elemental life and all that which is spiritual, right? So you want to be tapped in, turned on, tuned in. And so this is the development. So the more that you continue on this journey, you're going to be tapping and turning on, tuning in with a deeper sense of self and connection to all that is, and in whichever way, shape, or form that's going to be for you. And so I am excited for your journey here too. So thank you so much for tapping and turning on, tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this read. And if please do share with me in the comments. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and let me know how these messages resonated with you in your life. Thank you so much and stuff like that. So, all right. So for those of you who chose this image, for those of you who chose this image, right? Where are we going? For those of you who chose that image, where are you going? Where are you? Okay. So, for those of you who chose this tile, you have been celibate for quite some time. And you may have also chose pile or image number 1. Because number 1 and number 3, I feel like they're tied together. You know what I mean? So there's some kind of like reptilian kind of energy here in this one that is being transmuted or transformed or understood in some kind of way, reborn. So it's like okay, for some of you, celibacy might be your life. And that's not going to apply for everyone. And for those of you that it is your life, right? The feelings of this awakened heart within you, right? Belief in your beauty. So it's kind of like, for those of you that this is your life and this is what it's going to be for, and this is just your like, so it's like a choice and on your path. And wow, like that's not even like, well, who knows anything, but you know, who knows what this is for. But this is it's like, because I'm receiving and I'm getting blocked, like not blocked, but like because I don't want to just say it like that. But this is like, for some, like this has been a while, so it's like goddess status, stature. Like this is like you're part of your journey, right? Whether you partner or not, is that your awakened heart and your own energy of beauty that is extended to these lands. It's like phenomenal. It's like, you're too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. I don't know the words to the song, but it's like this regal, like ethereal, angelic, divine kind of energy from your sacred hive at this time. And it's activating so many different beautiful souls here on their journey, because they look at you for inspiration, motivation. It's just like, hold up, this is possible. You make me feel like I know that this is possible because I'm seeing it from your exampling of breathing, of feeding, and just everything that you exude. This is not make believe. I stand next to you and I feel this energy, and whoa, activated I become. And so these are the seeds that you sow for how much you have done. And who wants you to know that you got surprises coming to you? like universal ones beyond this because of your purification. So your journey is each one reach one, teach one. So whether you partner or you stay celibate forever or whatever the case may be in this lifetime or whatever the case may be, your teaching are what's going to be this valuable seed of greed, of exampling that so many are going to awaken to and uplift because of your alchemy. That's like a high. It's tremendous. It's an energy that's unfuckable and every kind of powerful, like you hear, like like the goddesses, like the lower and the higher self, the blending of that and everything that you have done to blend, to infuse. You have an alchemy of divine feminine, divine masculine energies existing within you. That is alchemy. Like alchemy. It's like you're the Justice League. You're the Justice League. You're fair in court. What you say goes. It's in hierarchy of spiritual encoding, decoding, uploading. It's showing. You're glowing. It's growing. It's felt. It cannot be replicated. It is real. You're real. And you're starting to make people believe in that for real. So it's like the flow of inspiration. Look, the flow of inspiration, because you are the divine. So you are the walking divine. You are the walking. You are the walking divine. You are the walking divine, because you're one of the closest things to like a virgin in this world. And it has nothing to do with sexuality. It's the purification ritual that you've allowed to transform, transmute, and transfer through you, that you are the elixir, the fixer, loving and trusting yourself and spreading this kind of consciousness and awareness here that is definitely needed. Divine feminine, masculine energies activation. Leaders of our United Nations, the lower and the higher self infusion. You're like a God walking this earth. The garden at the top of the world. For those of you that chose number 3, for those of you that chose this, so this like reptilian kind of like, so it's like the infusion of that which was, so it's like any kind of interference that you may have had towards seeing your own embodiment of Christ energy, of that Christ consciousness, of that pure energy, everything that was conditioned into your being to cause you to feel like you have to humble your position of an experience. It's infusing, right? So it's like telekinetic. It's like a transferring. It's an infusion. It's an infusion of alchemy that creates something that is even unknown to you, right? You're at the garden at the top of the world, right? You're this God. You're walking God. You are walking God in this sacred energy of space. And for those of you here, so those of you that have a complementary partner, you and your complementary partner, right? That's the complementary, that's the reward, that's the award. Some of you are already doing teachings and stuff like that, right? Instinctual births. Yeah, so you're teaching tantric alchemy as part of your position too. Healthy, wealthy, stealthy emergences between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies, trusting and loving and honoring each other on their sacred journey. This has nothing to do with that like polyamory kind of like, oh my gosh, we love every freaking word. So this is sacred convergence, sacred convergence, purity of purpose. Amazing. I didn't know this was in here. Any of this was going there. Secrets and discoveries. So, so for somebody who's here, someone's coming in with a surprise. So love is on the horizon for many, and this convergence, sacred convergence, right? Creative intimacy. So you and your complementary partner, whenever that does happen, whether this is in the future or this is happening now, you are making stuff together. So you're starting to, right, and you inspire each other to create more, right? So this is a creative intimacy that is unlike any other that you have yet to experience or that you will experience, because that is what you've been doing. You've been working on this level up of an experience. So why would you not believe that this will happen for you? Of course it could happen for you because you exist, right? So yes, protecting your feelings, right? So here you are. So stop protecting your feelings. So this is like coming undone. Stop protecting your feelings. Belief in your beauty. Believe in that which is happening here right now, or transpiring, or being transformed in your love life, right? And maybe letting loose or giving in to that which is not, right? Creating a new self with this sacred convergence that only is an emergence after that infusion existing within you. The fire of desire is born. It's totally upside down. So for some, it might be upside down. The fire of desire is upside down because it's not being released, right? So it's like the sacred convergence. And this could be, and right when I had seen that, I had seen the creative intimacy again. But when I had seen that, I had seen what had fallen, which was secrets and discoveries. So this is like someone coming to you. Like, so it's like secret discovery is that, oh my gosh, secret discovery is that it's no more being on a different page. It's being on the same fucking page. It's being on the same page. It's being on the same page. It's being on the same page. 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 Because of this government, right? And then right? Being on the same page. The lower self, with this infusion. So with your growth comes sacred convergence. So anywho, sharing tales of love and romance as we will, and that's going to be part of your journey too. Sharing in your true partnership, your divine counter partnership. So part of your journey and the celibacy journey that you and your partner will share. Oh my goodness, you and your partner will share in this kind of celibacy experience, because whoever was the one that was on it first, or maybe you'll meet each other because you both were on it together, or maybe one started to go on it after the meeting of the other. Whatever the case may be, celibacy becomes something that's sacred and shared between you and your partner. So it's like a holding out, where it's like, oh my gosh, I understand why this had to happen, because we're melding, we're merging with sacred convergence. Take it however you want. But either way, thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in. To learn more about these intuitive cards and stuff like that, you can subscribe to my Instagram at Enchantress, right? At Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me, the one and only. You can subscribe for just 99 cents, right? You can subscribe for 99 cents and you will be gifted and granted immediate access to hundreds plus more and growing daily updates, content created, DIY, strategize, recipes, and plus so much more readings, videos, lives with me. I only converse with like through DM or whatever with subscribers only and stuff like that. So yeah, so either way, yeah, intimate details behind the scenes of a lot of kind of things. Yeah, so I make a lot of things. As you already know, these are intuitive activating cards and stuff like that. And so intuitive activators in every kind of level and way. So yeah, so sacred convergence. But either way, so there's a master link that you can always tap into and on to into. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. We are going to talk more about celibacy and this journey that we're on. We'll do this in one of my evolutionary vlogs. I don't know, or maybe I'll do a celibacy kind of playlist for those of you that might be now new to this journey and needing some just energy of support from an energy that has the actual experience and still on it. Years. Right? So yeah, so thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this. So this was all time stamped and all this kind of stuff. But either way, till next time. We reached a new milestone. 2,000 plus subscribers or more. For every 1,000 plus subscribers, we are celebrating by going live here on YouTube Land, Craft Live Babble Oracle Parties with me, Craft Babbling Live Oracle Parties. Where I say bring your to-do list, bring your crafts, let's craft, we babble, there's giveaways, there's prize cash it, this up with me. There's cash prizes, giveaways, games, plus so much more. So the date and the time for the next live party number 2 is going to be announced soon. So please do join me for the live party number 2. Thank you so much for helping me reach a new milestone here on YouTube. And cheers. So we are going to celebrate live party number 2. And guess what? The count is on for live party number 3 because it doesn't stop here. We're doing this all the way until we get to 10,000 plus subscribers. Okay, so right now we're on live party number 2. So live party number 3 still is in the making. So yeah, so we're partying for every 1,000 plus subscribers received here on YouTube Land. So I just want to say thank you so much. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. You dope. You dope. You dope. Thank you. Okay. I can do it. Okay. Seven divine alchemy to you. Please do note that when you do see these, yeah, it's at a later time than I. And so I might not necessarily know when you comment what you're talking about because all of these are uploaded and shared days, weeks in advance, and they're on a schedule. So whenever this one airs, right, I uploaded and posted that a while ago. And so I've already uploaded more since. So just be clear when you comment so that I can know what the fudge you're talking about because so many uploads have occurred by the time you're seeing this one, right? Which is in the future, past, present, future, existing all on this timeline, all at the same time. Okay. I know. It's a lot to quantumly take in, but we're doing such a great job, my friends. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.